This is motivation on demand. Let's go to the wide. Uh, we're here at John Guyton Studios doing our thing. What I'm doing though is I'm gonna try to like log into my account from my phone so I can see the chat. So we'll just look here to see if I can log in so I can see your chat or if there's anybody here. Maybe I'm talking to myself. Yeah, you can turn that sound down. My phone? No, I don't think it's my phone. I think it's the computer speakers, the restream. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, I'll tell you why this came about. Hold on. I am not good at doing two things at once. So I'm going to just do this real quick. And there we go. Log in. All right. Bet. Check your WhatsApp messages. Who in the world? Trust this device and skip this step for now. Yeah. Okay. This is crazy. This is wild. So I just updated my Instagram and now they want me to jump through all sorts of hoops to log back in. This is crazy. But I'm going to jump through the hoops though. I'm going to do it. All right, it sent me this. 126. Probably shouldn't be doing this live, but that's okay. 704026. I wish you guys can see what I'm doing. 704026. I could make it. So that's the case. Continue. All right. And I'm doing that to see if I can see the chat, or you just have to let me know what the situation is. All right. All right, here we go. Cool. Now, is there an ability to chat? Let me see here. Cool. I don't see the actual chat though. So the idea is motivation on demand. Can you see if there's on each particular one? Do you see if there's people chat, if there's people on making a comment? So what I'm trying to do is find, what I'm really going to do? Since this is an actual live, let's see, Instagram. No, this doesn't work. So can you see me? Can you hear me? Can anybody see me or hear me? We're going to do it anyways. All right. Nope. It's not looking like it's working. Or maybe I can see it or hear it, but we just don't know yet. I'm going to, let's see here. All right. If anybody is on, if you're on right now, I need to know if you can see me or hear me. If you can see me or hear me. If you can see me or hear me, I don't even know how you'd tell me. Would you chat? I'm not sure. Maybe somebody will have to text me. Okay. All right. So the way this came about, and I'll just explain this just in case somebody's like, all right, what am I watching? I was with a friend. Okay. Got it. All right, cool. So solo on Facebook, and then there's supposed to be Instagram and YouTube. Karen McFarland. Nice. All right, Karen. Shout out to Karen. All right, here we go. This is the setup. I'm gonna give you the setup and tell you kind of what's going on. As long as there's one person here, we are rocking and rolling. Here's what it is. I was here at the studio at John Guyton Studios. We're just here with a client, and we did this random thing where I would take a random topic and just turn it into a motivational talk. And it just started off as a joke, but then we were just going off and going off and going off. And it was actually kind of funny. So yesterday we were saying, you know what, we should make this a thing and call it motivation on demand and just do it. And then do it live, right? Just put some pressure on yourself. So that's what I'm doing. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to say, screw it and just go live and make it happen. So this is what that is. So if you give me, it could be a word, literally just like a word. Don't make a ridiculous word that I don't know because then I have to look it up. But a word or, a phrase or something like that. If you give me those, I will turn it into a talk. So, or I'm going to attempt to, at least. That's the idea. That's the goal, is to turn it into something impactful. Just a quick talk, something to get you going, something something to put you in the right space. Now, I also have a question for you. I right now can hear the music behind me. I wonder if you turn it up just a bit, is it too overwhelming, Ethan? Let's just turn it up a little bit and see if we can yeah. Yep. It's probably not overwhelming for people on the I would imagine it's not. So, you can or you can't? Oh, you can? Okay, cool. All right. So, now I just need your input. So, you know what this is like? It's like those you ever seen those videos where somebody's freestyling and they're like, all right, give me some words and then I'm going to freestyle. I'm going to put your words in the freestyle. Kind of like that, except I'm not going to freestyle. Well, I am going to freestyle, but I'm not going to rap. I'm going to just do a talk. I'm going to make it a talk. Tell a story. I'm going to weave it together. I'm going to take your word or take your phrase and put it into a story live right now. That's the idea. This is the first time it's happening. So either this is going to be really cool or the opposite of really cool. But we'll find out together. So let's if you can see the so Ethan can see the chat at least on Facebook. I don't know about Instagram or any of the other things. So I apologize if you're chatting and I can't see the chat. I'm new at the live on multiple platforms. That's what we're doing right now. It's live on multiple platforms, trying to figure it out. What we can do, you know what I'm gonna do? Shoot, I'll tell you like this. I'll just give you my cell, and you can just text me your words. I don't care. Is that crazy? It doesn't matter. It's crazy. I might do it anyway. Or just no, just send me. Well, here's the deal. Send me a. I won't do my phone number, but send me a message either on. So Ethan, we can see Facebook chat, so you can just chat it on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, just chat it. If you're on YouTube or Instagram, I'm not sure I can see it. So Instagram will be interesting because you could just send me a DM on Instagram. I'll get that. So I'm gonna pull up my DMs on Instagram. YouTube, I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know how to get those words just yet. We see them, we see it. Ethan, let me know what we got. So we're gonna collect stuff for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then we're just gonna do something. So all right, I got something from Karen. So creativity in action. That's just a comment. Is that what you want to talk about, or is that just you just commenting on what's happening right now? Either one's cool, but I just want to be specific. Yeah, you know. But that's one. Yeah, we'll see. You don't have to make it. You don't have to make it easy on me, but you can just okay. All right. All right. So that's the first one. So creativity in action. That's one thing. If it's just one thing, it's going to be fairly straightforward, pretty simple. That was you can just put it on the screen there and just rock and roll with it. Yeah, it could be anything. Just a random, it could be a random word. You can submit more than one. Let's see. I got to put a deadline on this. So if you're just joining, what we're doing is called motivational. Your suggestions, your random words, random phrases, live. And I'm walking into a short motivation talk. At least that's the idea. I'm going to do this in 1 minute because right now all I have is creativity and action. That's it's too easy. To be honest. Give me something else. It's too easy. Creativity and action. I'm going to weave that in there, but give me something else, and we'll make it all happen. Random words or a phrase, and you can just say anything if you have any. Just let me know, or you can throw one as well. You can play too. Shout out to Ethan. You guys can't see him, but he's here. It's awesome. All right, I'm gonna find my song. What makes it impactful is the music, so hopefully you can hear it behind me. But if not, that's okay too. I'm gonna pull this up. Two months. No, 2 months is not the vibe right now. All right, Air One, maybe. No, that's not the vibe either. Yeah, your first light, my event time. That's what we're doing. Done. All right, Ethan, give me a word. So right now, I got creativity in action. I'm gonna weave that into a talk. I've got this is ridiculous. This is good. Okay, I got bubble gum, creativity in action, bubble gum, and I got spizzerinctum. Spizzerinctum. How do you pronounce spizzerinctum? Hold on. Spizzering, spizzerinctum, spizzerinctum. Got it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Spizzerinctum. Okay, so we got bubble gum. Okay, this is good. So we're gonna be a weird one. We got bubble gum, we've got creativity in action, and we have spizzerinctum, which means determination. Okay, bet. Listen to the rapper. Give me a couple of points on the volume. I'm gonna start the song over and we're gonna get it. So give me like 10 seconds. We're gonna start this thing. Creativity in action, spizzerinctum, and bubble gum. Let's rock. Everybody has ideas. Lots of people every day have ideas that they think might change the world, might change their families' lives, might make them some money, might make their lives better in some way. Out of all the ideas, only a few actually become real. Only a few of them are ideas that actually come to life. Only a few of them are ideas that are even tried, let alone the ones that tried and failed or tried and succeed. But most ideas never make out of the starting blocks. They remain an idea. They die in the mind of the person who came up with the idea in the first place. They may tell a person or two people or a few friends, and the friends may encourage them or discourage them. It doesn't matter. Most ideas, 99.9% of the ideas that come out of your head never see the light of day. Now, why is that? The idea is creativity. But as we already know, creativity is not enough. You must have creativity in action. Let me explain what that looks like. Years ago, my wife came up with the idea. Her name is Megs, and she came up with the idea she wanted to write a children's book. Now, this is at a time when our children were at the potty training age, and they would leave the door open and all this stuff. So we had all these challenges. She said, "You know what? I'm going to make a children's book." I said, "That's a great idea." And she talked about it. She said, "This is going to be the title. It's going to say Oops, Don't Poop there." And she laid it all out. I thought, "This is a fantastic idea. You should do it." She said, "All right." She said, "All right." And after a few weeks, I followed up. I said, "Hey, how's the book coming along?" She said, "Well, I haven't started yet. I haven't done anything." All right. I tried to motivate a little bit, and we went on. And a few weeks later, I asked again, "Hey, how's the book coming along?" And she says, The whole thing with a book, John, is you've gotta you've gotta have an illustrator. See, a children's book's about the pictures." I said, "Oh, okay." Well, it was just her luck that the next week I was on a plane and I met this man named Steven. He was a cartoonist. And I sat right next to him on the plane. I said, "You won't believe this, but my wife said she's gonna make a children's book, and she needs to use the images. Are you interested?" He said, "Yes." I made the connection. I came home. I said, "Hey, babe, I've got somebody to do the images. Now you can do your book." And she seemed excited. But then a few weeks later, I said, "Hey, how's the book coming along?" And she says, "Well, I haven't yet. You got to do this and that." I said, "What's going on?" I didn't learn at the time, but there was creativity and action. So I said, what do we do about that? What do we do about this creativity and action? I said, "You know what? I got something. I want to challenge you to write a bad book." So what do you mean? I said, "I want during our child's swimming lesson, I said, I want you to write a bad 30 minutes. It's a children's book. Just outline it, make it a bad book. Just write a book. Can you do that?" She says, "Absolutely." And the next day at the kids' swimming lesson, she comes home and she did it. She wrote a bad book. Then something amazing happened. She edited the book. She made changes. She made additions and subtractions. She improved it, improved it, and improved it, improved it. And today, that book is available for you on Amazon. It's called Oops, Don't Poop There. It was the creativity and action, and now it's something real. And we've had messages from other parents who say, I've used this book to help potty train my child. I use this book to help give my child the confidence to use the restroom to go through that milestone in their life. If you just left it in creativity, it wouldn't have done anything, but you had to change it to creativity action. You have to have the specific symptom to make things happen. Now, if you don't know what that means the guts, the determination to make something happen. Spizzer symptom. Spizzer symptom to make something happen. Talking about Spizzer symptom, there's a company that had a bubble gum company. It was a bubble gum line, and they were having trouble with their sales. Sales were going down. Wondering, we used to be a big company. Our sales used to be here, and then the sales started to decline over the years. And they said this used to be the brand that stood for sharing, but now it's not the brand for sharing anymore. So what they did was they had this Spizzer symptom to change their entire. What they did was they said we're going to make a commercial that touches the hearts and minds of the people and remind them who we are. The commercial started with a little child that was sharing their gun with another child, and then over time, those two children fell apart. They went their separate ways. One went to New York, the other one went to LA. But what you didn't see was these children actually started dating in high school. They were sweethearts and all of this, and commercial ends where years later they reconnect because somebody put the bubble gum on some art thing they were looking at. They put the bubble gum on there, and what happened was the individual said they looked at the gum and that flooded back all these great memories. And she turned around and he was on one knee and he proposed. This is a real commercial. You can look it up. But what happened was the sales skyrocketed. The sales went through the roof because they had the Spitzer symptom, the guts, the determination to make it happen, to change their marketing strategy in the way that they didn't know it would work. They weren't certain that it would happen, but they did it anyway. Bravery doesn't mean that you're not afraid. You do it anyway. Now, back to my wife's book. I said write a bad book because I didn't want it to be the opposite of good. What I mean by bad is BAD. Stands for before any delays. So if you've got an idea right now that's here, but you haven't turned that creativity into creativity in action. You haven't taken that next step. Here is your chance to do just that. Before any delays. If what you're thinking of is too big, make it smaller. Break it up into smaller pieces until the piece is small enough for you to take action. Because without action, your dream will never become a reality. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap right there. I'm John Guyton. This was Motivation on Demand. That was fun. I don't know if it was entertaining for you, but that was a lot of fun for me. Let's see, did I get them all? Spizzer syndrome and bubblegum and creativity and action. That was Spizzer syndrome. All right. I think that's it. I think we should do one every time, right? Just, oh, I'm gonna keep going. No, that's it. I'm in, I'm out. And then next time we'll do it again. If folks give some positive feedback and say they're like, John, this was trash, don't ever do it again. I probably still do it anyways, actually, because you think it's trash doesn't mean it's actually trash. Who knows? Maybe we changed somebody's life. If we just impacted one person to have the, put creativity in action, this was worth it. If somebody's gonna do something bad before any delays, this was worth it. If somebody gonna is gonna reinvent themselves like the Bubblegum company did, well then it's worth it. And this was worth it because I made a promise that I'd do it. Damn it, you make a promise, you stick to it. I'm John Guy. This is John Guy Studios. I'll see y'all later. Yeah. Peace. Motivation.